Hello, and here we are at Belfast Titanic Quarter to talk about what to do this week if your music career is giving you that sinking feeling. We're going to talk about some practical ways that you can raise yourself up. Okay, so the plan for day one, and this is just really simple. Why don't you just finish something? You know, that great idea for a song you've had in your head, or those lyrics that have been lying round in your notebook for a couple of months, or that chorus that you've never found a verse to go with? Well, this week, why don't you sit down and finish that? So day two, and this is something that's going to be really important for the whole rest of your music career, that is seek out some feedback. Think of someone whose opinion you really trust. Might be a music teacher, might be a producer, might be a fellow artist, might be a publisher. Someone whose opinion is going to be really informed and is going to be given in a constructive way. So why not take what you finished earlier this week and send it to that person for their feedback. Hope it goes well. Day three, and this is a really good thing to do if you're stuck in a rut. Why not collaborate with someone? An artist that you respect. You could collaborate with a friend, or you could reach out to someone that you've heard on YouTube, on SoundCloud, on Spotify that you just think is really cool and see if they're interested in writing with you. And you just never know what kind of new sounds you might come up with that way. Day four, and a great thing to do is to find out what music conferences and music business events are going on in your area. You can do a certain amount via email and via YouTube and Facebook and reaching people, but there's nothing like actually making personal connections with people, them knowing who you are, because then the next time you send them an email, they might go, oh yeah, that was that person, and they're more likely to read it. So that's my challenge to you today, is to try and find a really cool music industry event to book yourself into. So day five's challenge is to use a tool that's just really useful to musicians, and that is Facebook Live. Something I like to do on Facebook is to do one cover, one original every week, because people will listen to the cover and then hopefully stay for the original. So that's my challenge for you today. So day six, hopefully you're starting to get out of your music rut now and you've got a few stories to tell, a few ideas kicking around. Why not contact your mailing list, the people that support your music, and tell them about what you've been up to. And if you don't have a mailing list, it's a really good idea to get one, because as great as social media is, all the research suggests that the best way to reach people is still by email, a nice personal note into their inbox. Day seven challenge, and this is probably the scariest one. Contact somebody new, somebody that you would really, really like to hear your music. Maybe it's an artist that you'd like to write for, maybe it's a publisher that you've always wanted to work with, maybe it's just to reach out to someone you're a big fan of and tell them that you think they're cool. But today, that is the challenge. Contact somebody new that you really want to be in contact with about your music that you've never contacted before. So hopefully there's some ideas there to keep you afloat musically for a while. Do post in the comments and let me know what projects you came up with after watching this video.